suing the Oregonian. She's fighting the paper's effort to get emails from her personal account, which she used to do state business. Her lawyer claims releasing her emails would violate her right against self-incrimination. That suit also says she's not a public employee, so the newspaper should not have access. The Oregon Attorney General already ruled against that argument. Now, joining me now is Jim Moore, professor at Pacific University and expert on Oregon politics. So let's talk about this Fifth Amendment. She's saying that I don't have to incriminate myself so you don't get my emails. Is that a problem?
It can be a problem. First of all, it's a public relations problem. We assume in the public when someone does the Fifth Amendment that they're guilty.
They're guilty, right.
Even though it's equal to the right to keep and bear arms and freedom of the press and everything else. But we make that assumption. Second, though, it begins to treat, is it a criminal case in which you can do the Fifth Amendment, or civil, in which case the rules are different? In effect, they might have to throw out the civil suit because of claiming that she can't testify. So it gets very confusing, kind of playing both sides of the legal system.
Right. A lawyer today was telling me, okay, so they go to court over the civil suit. The Oregonian's lawyers go to question her, and she invokes the Fifth Amendment, that the suit should be thrown out right at that point. So this is a risky move.
It's a risky move, but remember, it's something that her attorneys came up with about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. She had been declared to be an employee of the state, a volunteer of the state, by Kitzhaber, by herself, by everybody else, and then her attorneys said, we're not going to go that way. We're going to say she wasn't in order to protect her and protect her ideas.
So if she wins against the Oregonian, this does not protect her against the FBI and the AG and their subpoenas.
No, this is, in effect, remember the OJ case. Remember, OJ was eventually found not guilty, but then there was the civil suit, and the civil suit said, you're responsible for it. She's balancing between those two things as well right now.
So it seems like every day something new comes out about this. Is this going to trickle out over the next months, or is it going to continue to be like this, if you had to guess?
It is, and part of it is, it seems to be to her advantage and her attorney's advantage to get things out in the public so that they affect public opinion. So far, I would say they have not affected it very well, but remember, that's part of a strategy as well.
And meanwhile, the state tries to move forward. Ann?
Thank you. Gentlemen, new at 6 o'clock.